It is 7:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is War Notes. I'm Pavi LG, your host. Today we're cutting through the spin to lay out Donald Trump's promises. What actually has been done, what failed, and what it means for real Americans standing by him. So I want to talk to folks. I hate to put this political thing on stance, but I want to see if I can change the minds, possibly, of some of you red folks out there who stand real tall and high, triple Trumpers. Listen, be open minded. If you run away from listening, you might be running away from the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So grab your tea, grab your coffee, whatever you got going on. Put the video on pause if you are joining in after the live stream. But we have just a few minutes to talk about something very important, because this is the guy that is running this country, isn't he? Donald Trump stormed back into the White House promising to end wars, slash spending, eliminate the deep state, cut taxes, make IVF free, reduce the cost of living, end inflation, and bring peace to Ukraine and Gaza, all in record time. None of it has happened. Not one. He promised to end the Russia-Ukraine war, quote, before I even arrive, end quote, and solve Gaza too. We got baby Victor here in the background. So give me one moment. We shall continue. Back in action, you all, back in action. So he said, before I even arrive, I'm going to solve the problem. And I'm going to end the war in Russia and Ukraine. And I'm going to solve the problem in Gaza too. That's what he said, right? I didn't believe him, but a lot of people believed him. I wasn't one of them. I'm glad I wasn't. Never was and never would be. You can see a con from a mile away. So still nothing. He pledged to abolish Social Security taxes, eliminate the deep state, cut $2 trillion in federal spending. Well, guess what? Fail, fail, fail. But did anything get done? He's shelled out executive orders. He's rejoined trade wars, withdrew from the Paris Climate Accord, pardoned January 6 rioters, targeted DEI programs, and revoked environmental regulations. Here's the breakdown. Tariffs and trade. He implemented sweeping tariffs, including 145% on Chinese goods. With the Paris Agreement, he pulled the U.S. out again. When it comes to pardons, he granted clemency to 1,500 of January 6 rioters. When it comes to immigration, border security tightened, mass deportations initiated, and controversial executive actions invoked, and abuse of people and people's human rights. DEI and cultural pushback has eliminated school DEI programs, causing plenty of future problems for the children. Targeted transgender rights and diversity initiatives. What are some more promises not delivered or still pending? Wars in Ukraine and Gaza, no resolution, no ceasefires. It's all a lie. IVF costs, no mandate to cover IVF, just a request for policy recommendations. Tax cuts, promised massive tax cuts, still stuck in Congress. Infrastructure spending, promised big infrastructure plan, never passed, totaling $550 billion, everything a lie. Affordable health care and pre-existing conditions, tried repealing Obamacare, succeeded only in gutting protections and reducing subsidies. Promises that look great on a campaign poster but didn't hold up. PolitiFact tracked his first term promises. Bear with me, you all. I'm working with a child here. I'm back in action here, you all. So PolitiFact tracked his first term promises. 23% was kept and 22% was compromised, and over 50% was broken. Biggest failures included repealing Obamacare, building the wall with Mexico paying, and major spending cuts. This is what he promised his red folks, and he has failed them. According to political analysis of his second term, he's kept 9 promises and broken 4, and the rest are TBD or partially fulfilled. Here's the deal. Here's some quick facts at a 100-day mark. Aggressive executive actions on immigration, tariffs, DEI, government downsizing, all mostly through executive orders and everything to harm families. But inflation persists. Prices are high. Grocery bills are out of order. Consumer costs for long-term items that people may need are all up under this new yellow man administration. So what does it already mean? What does all of it already mean? While it looks like action, it's majorly symbolic or superficial. Real solution-focused promises like ending war, cutting spending, lowering costs, helping people. He Bible thumped. He sold his Bibles. Nobody likes to talk about it anymore. Nobody likes to put him on the spot about using the Lord's name in vain. Nobody likes to put him on the spot for that. But he Bible thumped his way through of the political world, and everybody is cross wearing, everybody cross. KKK Levitt, she lies to everybody. And them. You can no longer believe. You have to hear facts. Okay, he said he was going to end wars. Ended any wars. He said he was going to cut spending. Costs hasn't lowered any costs. He said there was going to be health reforms. I guess his big beautiful bill everybody off of health care and infrastructure. What infrastructure? When you population who could have helped you made that. Those are all unfulfilled promises to his own base. Now, if you wanted real change, what you are feeling right now might not match what you got. Just it is what it is. Just wanted to keep it real. That's your War Notes truth check. Deliveries, symbolic wins, but real world failures where it counts. And if you want more no fluff special drops like this, make sure that you subscribe because you deserve to know what's real and what's not. This is War Notes. Stay sharp, stay informed. And until next time.